Good morning, and just give me a thumbs up or give me some sort of sign. Just kind of give me just that I'm aware everybody can hear me. I hope you're having a blessed day. I hope you've had a blessed day. I'm freaking excited. If I'm up at 4 a.m., you can imagine how excited I am. Just making sure I can't see the chat. Let me hear. Can everybody hear me? I heard my service was a bit bad. I went on to my data. There we go. So, firstly, I want to just say good morning, good evening, maybe good night for some. I promise you're not going to be able to sleep after what we're about to go over tonight. So, my name is Darren Dix. I've been a part of this amazing industry, I'd say plus minus about 7 years, right? I've been away from it for 2 years. But over the last 7 years, the network marketing industry has kind of been my home. So I've seen a lot. I've been around a lot. I've achieved, some of the top ranks in these companies. And I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm not saying this because you're on the call. By far, the craziest opportunity I've ever seen in this space, again, I'm going to say, by far, has been what I've seen at MDC. And again, I'm not saying that. I'm sitting in my car right now. It's 4 a.m. If I'm up at 4 a.m., then something's happening. My family's inside. I don't want to talk too loud inside because I'm a guy that I get excited, especially when I'm a part of something that I know is going to be the biggest thing that has ever touched any one of our lives. Now, let's talk a bit about what's about to happen today. Akashics. I've been in the Forex industry now, plus minus just over 6 years. I've done everything in the industry, whether it's made my first million through the grace of God, whether it's lose a couple of 100,000 in a trade, whether it's watch people grow accounts, whether it's seeing individuals that I look up to, or whether it's just me taking my account slowly but surely to the top, right? I've done it all in Forex. And then I got the opportunity to kind of meet the individual that you guys are about to get on the call. I got to meet him. We got to chat. We kind of spoke about all Forex. We kind of had, mutual understanding of what this industry needs. And then what happened was he said to me, bro, I might have something, that is going to flip this industry on its head. And again, I say it with respect. When I was in this industry, I broke every record. So when you say that, you got to make sure you're saying something, right? And anyway, we jump on a call. I get to meet, the main individuals. I get to meet Josh and Jenna. And I start to understand that I might be in a room. Let me hear. Listen to what I'm saying. It's 4 a.m. I'm up. But I might be in a room that greatness is about to explode. And I look at this individual. And again, we've known each other for 5 years. He was in a previous company. I was in a previous company. But that mutual respect was always there. And I'll tell you why. Winners attract winners. Winners can see winners. And I'm going back and forth with this guy. And it clicks for me. Akashics is something that the world needs. Akashics is something that the Forex world needs. Now, I'm going to tell you this again. I've been in this industry for 6 years. I've traded everything. But I've never seen this individual do what he's done before. Now, you know what they say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. He's had over 500 people. 500,000 people I'm going to say that again. Can you imagine having a live and you have over 500,000 people on the call just because they want to hear what you say? That's who we have today. Not only have I personally been mentored by him, not only has he taught me so much already, he's an individual that we are proud to have within the Akashics brand. He's an individual that I know if I'm with this brand, this opportunity within MDC will be the biggest. He goes by the name of Matthew. I call him Matty Pups. Now let me tell you something, right? People with the right company and you find the right opportunity and you have Matty Pups, you're about to explode this thing. Now understand again, it is 4:30 or 4:05 a.m. and I'm out of bed because I want to bring this guy on. He's a brother of mine. He's already shown me a couple of tricks that he taught hundreds of thousands in his previous opportunity. And now we have the opportunity to have him here. Now again, listen, understand. He's going to go over the whole of Akashics. He's going to kind of tell you, share with you on how we're going to take this brand to the billions. I'm going to say that again. How we will take this brand to the billions. You can hear I'm excited. I'm going to go back to bed now, but I'm going to lay with my phone, my earphones in, and I cannot wait to hear what this individual has to say. So do me a favor, sit back, concentrate, take in, because we're about to listen to a legend in this industry. We're about to say the quickest possible way. Matty, are you there, my brother? We're so freaking excited to hear what you have to say, bro. We appreciate your time.
I'm here, bro, man. I think you need to lay off that XC trim, man.
You know, bro, I haven't even got some yet. Imagine when I do. I'm going to be exploded, bro. I might just ride around this whole complex. But again, we appreciate your time, bro. And please guide us, teach us, and more importantly, mentor us to greatness. We know you've done it many times.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Darren, man. I really appreciate it, guys. All the way from South Africa. Dude, it's like 4:30 in the morning, super energetic, super happy to have him here, guys. It's absolutely amazing to be here tonight. You know, guys, if you are on here for the very first time, you know, I just want to say, you know, welcome, congratulations on getting on here. You know, I know someone probably invited you, or maybe you saw it on social media and you're just excited. Maybe you're just looking for an extra stream of income, or maybe you're just looking to learn how to leverage your money in the markets, or maybe you're just, you know, curious on how to make extra money. And that was me, guys. That was me about 10 years ago. When I saw this industry, when I saw, you know, entrepreneurship and these different opportunities, you know, I saw it about 10 years ago. I was going to school full time. I was working full time. And I just wanted more. I don't know about you guys, but I was always the type of person that wanted more for my life. I never wanted to be average. I never wanted to just work a normal job. Nothing against jobs, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to show up every single day until they told me to go home. I wanted to be able to live life on my own terms. And I knew that if I was going to have to, you know, if I was going to have the ability to live life on my own terms, I was going to have to do something different than what everyone else was doing around me. And, you know, I realized at a very young age that in order to really be successful, you have to be around other successful people, and you have to be able to learn from them. And there's not really that many opportunities out there where successful people will actually teach you how to help yourself go become successful. Well, guys, tonight, the person that invited you on this call, that's exactly what they're doing. They're giving you the ability to be around a community of people to learn how to not only leverage your money in the markets, but also learn business skills. So what I'm going to do today, guys, is I'm actually going to share with you how you can be a part of Akashics, how you can jump and be a part of this community. But then I'm also going to show you in real time how to actually follow a live trading session. Now, I know a lot of you maybe have traded with me in the past, and I'm happy to announce, guys, that I'm actually going to be doing some trading sessions for you guys as well. So I'm going to jump right into it, guys. I'm actually going to share my screen. But at the very end, just make sure you're on here because we're actually going to be doing a live trading session. So if you want to set up a demo account to kind of follow along, what you can do right now is you can actually go over to pocketoption.com and just go ahead and just set up a demo account. It's completely free to do so, and you'll be able to actually follow along with me at the very end of this presentation. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to share my screen like I said, guys, and then I'm going to jump right into it. So Akashics, guys, before I jump into the information, behind the company, understand that trading in general is going to involve risks. See, trading, guys, you're not going to win every single trade that you take. But if you're going to go into this with the right type of mindset, you'll know that as long as you have proper risk management, you're going to be able to become profitable. The hardest thing with trading is that people, a lot of times, they think about this as a get rich quick. See, this is not a get rich quick, guys. This is just a get rich possible, but it's going to take time, effort, and consistency. And that's what we're going to teach you guys. We're going to teach you how to be consistent. We're going to teach you how to look for profitable trade setups, guys. But just understand something. Anytime that you're putting money into anything, there's always going to involve risk. So what is Akashics? Well, Akashics, guys, is an educational platform that's going to provide you tools and also a community to go master the markets. But before I jump into that information, guys, I was handed a book when I was 22 years old. And this might actually change your mind like it changed mine. See, when I was a kid, I was taught this: go to school, get good grades so you can get into a good college, so eventually you can get a good job. Well, guys, Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I was handed this book when I was 22 years old. When I read this book, it completely changed how I thought. Because in the book, it talks about how money actually works. See, we're taught, guys, that 95% of the people are exchanging just their time for money. See, that's all we know. We know how to either be an employee or we know how to basically create our own job. At the end of the day, guys, when you're self-employed, again, you're still exchanging your time for money, except for you're the last one to get paid. You're the first one there in the morning and you're the last one to leave. Robert talks about how you have to leave the 95%. You have to go where only 5% of the people are in the entire world and learn to leverage your money or leverage other people. See, guys, 5% of the entire world makes up 95% of the entire money in the entire world. So I'm going to show you right now how to learn to invest your money and be a part of that 1%. So the trading industry, guy, is made up to basically three big markets. It's the Forex market, the crypto market, and the stock market. The Forex market actually trades about $5.3 trillion per day. $5.3 trillion per day. The crypto market did almost $1 trillion last year. And then the stock market, guys, does about 95 trillion every single year. Now, the growth of the trading market, guys, has absolutely exploded. There's been hundreds of companies that have flooded this industry to teach people how to trade, different academies, different programs. I've seen stuff out there, guys. People have spent thousands of dollars on different academies, but the growth of the trading market, guys, is insane. And the reason for that is because trading is recession proof. See, guys, I believe that we're going into a recession. I think that the world right now, the economy that we're at right now, it's very dire. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people, they don't have extra money. So they're trying to learn different ways in this world to make money. And trading just happens to be now a very viable skill set that everybody can learn. It's just they're trying to figure out where to go. Trading is a recession proof. See, it doesn't matter what happens in the market. It doesn't matter if it goes up or down. You're still able to profit from those moves. Now, how do you do that? Well, most people, they have no clue where to start. Well, with our academy, guys, we actually have an entire academy broken down on exactly how you can become a professional. We start with the beginner. So, we're going to walk you through baby steps. We're going to teach you what is Forex, what's an index, what's a CFD, what really is the history behind Forex. And that's also translated into 17 different languages. And then we're going to push you into the advanced style of trading. We're going to teach you some fundamental and technical analysis. We're going to teach you about support and resistance. We're also going to teach you what a trend is. And we're going to kind of give you the fundamentals that you're going to need in order to be successful. And then once you go through that, we're going to lead you into the expert. We're actually going to teach you strategies that you can apply to the market and become successful. Again, over 200 plus videos translated into 17 different languages. Now, in business, I said this before, to be successful, you want to find someone that's already successful. If you can learn from them and if you can do what they do, eventually you're going to be able to have the same exact results. Well, here with Akashics, we actually have what's called an educator academy. We have over 15 plus Akashics educators, guys, that will not only go through their strategies, but they will walk you through step by step how to get started with like them, how to put an account together, how to enter the market, how to exit the market, and then they're going to teach you their strategy. And they're going to walk you, like I said, step by step, so then you can be successful. Now, I've never seen anything like that. See, normally, guys, you'll be able to watch people live, or there's other academies where you can watch people live, but to actually learn someone's legitimate strategy and be able to trade just like them, I believe Akashics is the only place out there that has that right now. Now, once you go through their academy, you can go watch their live session. You can actually go watch them put those strategies to the market in real time. Guys, just this week, Anna caught over 1,171 pips this week. She is 5-0 for the week on her sessions. Absolutely insane. To kind of put that into layman's terms, guys, you can leverage a certain amount of money per pip. On her live sessions, guys, you could have made with just $1 per pip, $1,171 just by following her trades. Now, Joel, he also does what's called binary on his live sessions, and he's gone 16-2 this week on his sessions. So here's the complete schedule, guys. You can see there, Anna goes live there in the morning. She also goes live in the afternoon. Joel goes live at night. We also have English and Spanish for everybody. We're also going to be adding other educators as we go, guys. But if you're the type of person that maybe is a little bit busy, maybe you don't have time to be hopping on these live sessions. Maybe you don't even have time to go through the academy. Maybe you're the type of person that's just so busy. Well, guys, we also have trade alerts where actual trade setups will be sent directly to you. You can take this information, put it into your trading app, and see potential profits, guys, by just entering and copying this information. Now, again, not every trade is going to win. This is not get rich quick, but these are potential trade ideas, guys, that you can actually see profits as you're going throughout your day. Now, we have trading scanners. Let's say you're the type of person that's like, you know what? I like trading with people. I like getting on the live sessions, but hey, I don't want to wake up every single night for someone to go live. I don't want to wait for someone else to go live. I want to feed myself. I want to go into the market all alone, and I would like to just concentrate in my own home and really just do this on my own. What you can do, guys, you can utilize our trading scanners. You can open them up. They'll tell you exactly what the market looks like. They'll tell you which direction the market is potentially going to move. And you can actually use our strategies, guys, and our scanners on your own will. I have a scanner, guys, that I use that really will tell me exactly which way the market's going to move. I'm super excited for that to come out, guys, here in the next couple of weeks. It's absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. But we also have different resources and tools as well. We have a widget, guys, that's just like TradingView. So now you don't have to go off of the Akashics platform, guys. You can actually stay right on the platform. There's TradingView on there. There's actually an MT4 plugin right on the Akashics back office as well. And there's a bunch of other different tools as well. There's lot size calculators, profit calculators, and just a bunch. And to wrap everything together, to really kind of put everyone all into one community, guys, we have a live chat as well. This will go on the website, but then also an app on your phone. The app on the phone is going to be released here in just a couple days. Should be like next week. This is where you can actually ask the educators. You can ask, the traders and the leaders within the community, guys, any questions you have. You can, really leverage the wisdom of the entire crowd. No, this is really the place that you can go and feel safe, because here's the deal. Trading is intimidating, and trying to learn a new skill set can be very daunting. But the fact that you get to do it with people, and you also get to feel like you're a part of a community, guys, I believe that really gives this a separation to anything else that's out there. So to get started, guys, it's $199, which includes everything. It's $199 per month as well. To stay active, have access to all the live sessions. If you'd like to do a year membership, guys, it's actually $19.99, and you'll actually save $389 by starting with the year membership. But guess what? Right now, all the way up till February 1st, it's actually only $149. So you actually can get started right now, be grandfathered in at that 149, guys, forever. So it doesn't matter what Akashics comes out with, doesn't matter what we do in the future, guys, it will still be $149 every single month. Now you can still do the year as well for $14.99. So right now, guys, you can get a deal, and they're doing that because it's just a promo that the company decided to do right now for all of you guys that would like to get started. So over here on the left-hand side, you guys can see that it says Akashics. You can actually click that right now. You can go ahead and hit get started, and then go ahead, click subscribe, and then go ahead and get started as a customer. Again, right now, it's $149. So instead of going to $199 on February 1st, guys, you're going to save $50 a month by just getting started right now than waiting. Now, again, you can get started right now. I'm going to transition. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then we're going to get into a trading session here, guys. But I'm super excited. You know, I've been a part of this industry, like I said, for 10 years. Through my career, guys, there was at one point over 500,000 people that used to follow me trading wise. And I'm super excited to be able to come back, guys, and do that with you guys again. We have over 250 plus people, almost 300 people on this call right now. And that's without any promotion, without any marketing, guys. We're just getting started. This thing is going to grow like wildfire. And you guys really have the opportunity right now to get ahead of the game. So guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen again. And we're going to go right into a trading session. What I want to do is I want to treat you like you just got started, like you're just about to hop on. Let's say if I was an educator, what my live session would look like. And I'm going to kind of give you guys a free inside look of how an educational session would look like. So I'm super excited for this, guys. And I'm excited to really teach you how I look at the market, how it works for me. But again, right here, actually what you can do is you can go ahead and hit shop all. You can hit subscribe, you can hit checkout, and then you can just start, guys, as a customer if you'd like. So it's very, very simple. It's over there on the left-hand side, and you guys can go ahead and get started. So what I like to specialize in, guys, is something called binary options. So I'm going to kind of completely switch now. I just showed you the products. I just showed you what Akashics has to offer. Everything that I showed you guys is also going to be on an app. But now I want to show you what maybe a live session was actually going to look like here with Akashics. So I specialize in binary options. What binary options is basically just predicting which way the market's going to move in a certain amount of time. So guys, right now, I'm actually looking at USD versus the Japanese yen. Now, you don't really have to know what that means. You don't have to know what the US dollar versus the Japanese yen means right now. Really, all you need to know is this number right here. So this number right now is what we call the exchange rate between $1 to a Japanese yen. Now, right now, if I was to give up $1, I'd get 129.195 Japanese yen back. So if I left the United States, went over to Japan, that's what I would do. But that's not what we're doing here. We're actually just going to predict that number right there, whether we believe in the next 3 minutes, is that going to either go up or down? That's it. That's all we need to know. We need to know, hey, is this number going to end up above where it's at right now, or is it going to end below where it's at right now? And then over here on the right-hand side, this is where you get to pick the time. So like I said, I always take a 3-minute trade. You can take 5, you can take 1, you can even take second trades. For me personally, guys, I always take a 3-minute trade. And then here in the amount section, this is where you actually get to decide what you would like to risk. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the dollar right now because you know, this is going to be just an example. I'm also going to select 1 minute because this is just going to be a guess. This is a real account. I just started this today. I plan on starting what's, you know, a $1,500 challenge to whatever. I'm going to be going live several times throughout the week, and I'm going to be growing this account with the community. But let's just say we thought this was going to go down. We would press lower right now. So basically all that has to happen now is price has to be lower than this red line right here, guys, in the next minute. If I'm right, I'll win. If I'm wrong, I'll lose. It's really that simple. That's all you have to do. Right now, I was right. Right now, price is lower. Now it's kind of traveling up a little bit. It really doesn't matter what happens during the minute. It just matters what happens at the end of the minute. So we got about 30-ish seconds right now. Price just dropped again. Again, this was not any analysis that went into this. This is literally just a guess. This is me literally just, taking a guess of what I believe the market was going to do. And right now we're winning. So, what's cool about this platform though, guys, is see, I'd risked $1, but I could have risked 10 on this exact same trade. And instead of making only, 58 cents, I could have made $15.80. But I also could have risked 100. I could have risked 1,000. I could risk, as your account grows, you get to risk, a certain percentage. What I always tell everybody is don't risk anything more than 3% of your account. Because what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to help you compound your account over time. Most people, they're going to start with about $500 in their trading account. Our goal is to help you grow that about 3% every single session, about 4 days a week. If you can successfully do this, on average, grow 3%, guys, 4 days a week, you can actually take an account from $500 to about $233,000. You're probably thinking to yourself right now, that is absolutely insane, because guys, it is insane. Is it possible? Yes. Is it realistic? Most likely no, because you're coming into this with no prior knowledge. And you're going to have to learn how to control your emotions. But let me just give you the roadmap of what this would even look like. On day one, you'd have $500. That means you would want to make about $15. Well, how do you make $15? Well, with a $500 account, you're actually only going to be able to risk about $15. Well, if you guys look right here, you guys can see the profit on a $15 trade is $8.70. So realistically, you got to win 2 trades. You got to win 2 trades every single day, risking 3% of your account to make about 3% of your account. Right now, USD JPY is only actually paying out about 58%. Euro USD is paying out about 72%. So realistically, we could get it done in maybe 1 trade on a different pair, but we'll just use USD JPY as an example right now. So basically, you'd have to win 2 trades in order to make your $15. Now, if you did that on day 1, you'd go to day 2, and then you'd go to day 3. And as you guys can see here, it starts very low, $15, then it goes to $17, then it goes to maybe $25. So really, guys, as you're compounding, the amount that you're going to risk also changes. Look what happens, guys, about a year in. I'm sorry, about a half a year in, 104 sessions in. That same session where you only made $15, now you're able to make $315. Look at your year, guys. After 1 year, that same session where you maybe only made $15, now you just made $6,813. That's insane, right? Now, I want to show you in the next 3 years how you can become a millionaire. Now, again, let's do it as an example of you being absolutely horrible. Let's say, guys, you just got started with $500 and you only grow 1%. 1% 4 days a week for the next year. Watch this. Guys, you'll take that $500 still to almost $4,000 at the end of the year. Now, that looks like a lot less, right, than $233,000. But guess what? There's nothing else out in the world that you could take a $500 deposit, a $500 investment, and go see a $4,000 return in a year. I'll wait. There's really nothing else out there. But it's possible here. And here's what it would look like. Guys, we're talking $5 on day 1. We're talking about $5.05 on day 2. These are very, very small returns, right? But as you continue to grow, guys, they continue to grow. But guess what? This is for the person that maybe is not doing very good. Maybe you take a couple trades, you win a couple, you lose a couple. But look what happens, guys, on year 2. Let's just say you got twice as good. You took the $3,960, guys, and you kept it in there, but you decided now that you're gonna run it back. And instead of, not being very good, you got twice as good. You still didn't hit your daily goal of 3%. If you make 8% in a session, guys, that's a great session. If you make 8%, you're done. So some days you might make 8%, but the goal is to average 3. But let's just say on the second year, you only still average 2%. Watch what happens. You still go from $4,000 back to that $243,000. So yeah, it took you 2 years to go hit that milestone. And this is what it would look like. Same roadmap, guys. A year in, that same session, you're still only making 2%, but now you're making $608 on that same exact session, only taking 2 trades. Now, let's say on the year mark, though, now you're at $4,774 and you made $243,000. That's pretty good. Now, that might be the most money that you've ever had in your entire life. You might be thinking to yourself, wow, I cannot believe I've gotten this high. And it might be a little bit intimidating. So let's say you take out $100,000. You pay off your car payment. Maybe you pay some towards your mortgage. You pay off all your credit card debt, but you keep $143,000 in there and you only grow a 1.5%, because now you're like, you know what? I want to do it again, but now I've never had this much money in my life. So I'm going to kind of, you know, be a little bit more conservative. Maybe I'm not going to take as many trades, but you're going to still average 1.5%, guys. Watch what happens. Now, in 3 years, you grew $500 to 3.1 million. From $500 in 3 years to $3.1 million. Guys, these are just percentages. See, a lot of people, they think about the dollar amount, and that's their problem. They don't switch from dollars. They have to go to percentages, because percentages, guys, is where the emotions get detached. See, right now I have $1,511 in here right now. So $1,511, guys, right now I can risk about $45.33. So I'm going to put $45 here, and I'm going to look for potential trade setups. Now, here in the future, we're actually going to have strategies for binary, but for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and use this trading view chart that we actually get here in the back office. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go over to USDJPY. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take some of these other indicators out of here. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to actually take them all out right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark up my charts first. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add the 4 hour, the hour. Now I'm going to quickly just mark up my charts. So I'm not going to explain too much right now, guys, what I'm doing, just because for the time being, you know, this is not really going to make sense to you. And that's totally fine. You're going to want to go through the academy, hop on some more live sessions. And then, you know, once you understand, you know, a little bit more, what I'm doing will start to make sense. But really, just to kind of explain it in layman's terms, guys, I'm looking at high points and low points to see, okay, if price comes back to this point, we should look for a sell at the high end. And if price goes down to a certain point, I want to look for a buy when it comes to a certain point. So that's all I'm really doing right now. I'm going to keep things very, very simple. Let's see here. Looks like price is obviously kind of in a downtrend. Now it's kind of moving side to side, which is good for my strategy and how I trade. I like when price kind of just moves side to side. Let's go ahead. Let's add a couple indicators here. And I'm gonna look for a couple trades, guys. I'm gonna look for some trades that we maybe potentially could take. So be patient here real quick, guys. I just gotta enter a couple things. Once I get it all set up, then I'll know exactly what we're doing here. All right, so let's check out the currency strength meter. Dollar is way stronger. So here in, let's go ahead. Let's take a 3-minute buy here, guys, on USDJPY. Let's wait till, let's go ahead and enter here. So I just entered, guys, on USDJPY for a 3-minute buy. Now, the reason why I did this is because we can see here that prices kind of came down a little bit. We can see that the dollar is a lot stronger than the yen. I got a support down here. Prices are kind of in the middle here. So I really think that this is going to go up. And I mean, look what's already happening. Price is already starting to go up. Still got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. But together, guys, so this is how it works. We'll be on a live session. I'll tell you which way I believe the market's going to go. Obviously, you can take the trades if you'd like. You don't have to take them. It's really up to you. But right now I'm in profit. I got in here. Price is up here. So if I win this trade, I'll actually make about $71.10 in about 3 minutes. Now, what's cool about this process is that we all do this together. So if I win, you win. So we all can kind of win together. I do the analysis. I look at the market. And then, you know, if we're successful, if we win the trade, then we all win. Again, it doesn't really matter what happens in the first 3 minutes, or I'm sorry, in the first couple minutes of the 3 minutes. It just matters what happens at the end. Now, again, we don't win every single trade that we take. You know, I've, with my strategy, been able to go almost 80, 90%. There's been months where I went 100%, but there's good months and then there's bad months. So whatever happens to this trade, guys, I'm not emotionally attached to it. It's just, I always follow my analysis. I always trust the process. And then if I win the trade, great. If I don't, I just look for the next opportunity. I have a rule that if I lose 2 trades in a row, I'm done trading for the session, for the night. And if I win 2 trades in a row, I'm also done, because usually, guys, if you can win 2 in a row, you've made your 3%. And if you made your 3%, that's a great day. If you make 8%, so if you're getting like 72% back, a lot of times, guys, that can get you that 8%, and that can actually help you increase what you do, because you will make more than 3% sometimes on some sessions. But got about a minute left here. I actually entered the market at 147. Price is at 153 right now. So, you know, it's kind of close. We'll see what happens here. Again, like I said, doesn't really matter what happens during the whole 3 minutes, just matters where it ends. So I got about 40-ish seconds left. Price is back into profit, so everyone should be winning right now. Price is kind of moving side to side, so I really don't like when it's moving like this, because, you know, it's not really moving a lot, and it runs the risk of not really going in the direction or going very far in your direction that you want it to go. So got about 20-ish seconds left here. You can see up here in the top right-hand corner how much time is left, and right now we're still in profit. Again, I got in at about 147. I always talk about the last 3 digits because it's very simple then. 147, price is at 161. So everyone should clear this trade here, guys. Got about 3 seconds left. If you took the trade with me, you would just clear right now. I just won. So everyone should have won. I wish I had the chat open, but hopefully everyone just won that trade, guys. Very simple. This is not my strategy yet, but we will have a strategy, guys, that you'll be able to open up, and it'll actually tell you when you should enter a trade. But guys, that's a real live look of what this actually looks like and how a live session will actually be. I've done 2 sessions now like this, and we were 2-0. So that's an example of a session there, guys. I wish I had more of my strategy. But right now on this specific pair, there's not really much more there. We've already done it now.
Matty, you're a freaking genius, bro. I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro, but that is crazy. I'm going back off. Sorry, bro.
You're good, bro. Let's look at Euro USD quick. It looks like Euro USD, they're about the same strength. I didn't mark this up, but I'd like to see this up a little higher. I'd like to see this up a little higher. So this is not really a great setup quite yet. Otherwise, I'd say, hey, we could probably take a Euro USD sell, but I'm not really seeing that. And without more information, I don't want to force a trade. I want to kind of end it there, guys, to kind of really just show you, you know, if you did hop on this for free, you just probably made a couple percent. You might have made a 1% increase on your account right there. And you have to be okay with 1%. You have to be okay with little gains, because if you can make the little gains consistently, you will inevitably compound your account over time, guys. So thank you so much for hopping on. Again, you can go over here on the left-hand side. You can go ahead and get started here, guys. Select Akashic. It's only $149 right now, guys. I look forward to helping you guys. I plan on becoming a teacher here very, very soon, guys, and helping you guys learn. But thank you so much for hopping on. And hopefully you guys learned just a little bit, but then you also were able to see the full Akashic presentation, guys. Look forward to having all of you guys here with the community. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you real soon. Peace out.